The Modern Warfare 2 beta releases next week, and I want to give you all the tips, tricks, and strategies that you need to know to be the best player in the Call of Duty beta and the best player in Modern Warfare 2. Let's go ahead and start off by talking about the most important tip I can ever give anyone in a Call of Duty game. This is a problem that a lot of people have. One problem I see a lot of Call of Duty players having is they don't understand where to aim. Most players are aiming towards the ground or towards the sky, and it's causing you to lose gunfights, because you're not aiming where the enemy is going to be. The enemy is going to be on the same floor as you most of the time. So if you want to get easy kills, you need to aim 90 degrees off your body, parallel to the ground. This lines the center dot of your reticle up in the middle of the enemy's chest. This is a great positioning because of two reasons. One, if they're crouching, this will be on the top of their head, allowing you to get a quick headshot and an easy kill. Two, if they're standing up, the recoil from your gun will allow you to carry the shots from their chest into their head, allowing you to also get a quick kill. People who I've tested doing this strategy and fixing this in their gameplay, on average get between 20 and 30% more kills a game just fixing this one issue. So it's something I want to see a lot of players fix, because I know it's a problem that's in the Call of Duty community. This next strategy is possibly one of the most important strategies you can ever do in a Call of Duty game. Bring a teammate. Teammates are great for one reason only. It gives the enemy someone else to shoot at. If the enemy is shooting at your teammate, they're not shooting at you, which allows you to get more kills. The very first strategy that you need to run is one I'm demonstrating right here with a teammate. The bait and switch. The bait and switch is really easy to run, so it's kind of a warning also because people will do it to you. The bait and switch starts like this. You and your teammate are in cover. Your teammate leaves cover and tries to run to another cover. While this is happening, your enemy will either try to shoot at your teammate or run towards your teammate, which will cause them to come out of cover and give you a very easy shot to line up and kill them. So while your teammate is running from cover to cover, you're either mounted up against a wall or crouching in a position where you can see the enemy as soon as they start to fire or they start to move. And this will give you an easy kill at very minimal risk to yourself and your teammate. One of the easiest strategies to run and one of the most important. This next trick is to fix a lot of problems we see Call of Duty players have. Most Call of Duty players like to rush into rooms or rush around corners, and you end up getting killed because the enemy is already there waiting for you. So how do you fix this problem? Well, I'll start off by showing you a doorway. You want to get on the first side of the doorway and slowly look into the room. And you slowly, like I'll show you here, want to pie off pieces of the room until you find the enemy and kill them. And then you enter the room. When you come up to a corner, you want to do the same thing. You want to get up to the corner as close as you can and pie off pieces of the corner until you see the enemy and kill them, and then move around the corner. If you just slow down by about 2 or 3 seconds and do this strategy, it will make your gameplay a lot better and allow you to get a couple more kills and a lot less deaths. Rushing into rooms is something a lot of Call of Duty players do, so if you know this trick, you will be dominating in the beta and the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and have the best KD ratio you can possibly have. This next tip is just about you specifically. Know your playstyle. A lot of people in Call of Duty like to snipe, but if you're a really good rusher with a submachine gun and you can get a lot of kills that way, then don't try to snipe because you're going to suffer in your gameplay. It will usually end up getting you killed more often than not and will result in less kills than if you just stick with your original playstyle. Find out a playstyle that works well for you. Are you someone who likes to sit back in long range and take shots from a distance? If that works well for you, then do that. But don't try to immediately turn around and be a rusher with an SMG and get killed a bunch of times in that process. If you want a great KD ratio and you want to be a good Call of Duty player, know your role. Even in professional Call of Duty, we have people who are specifically SMG roles and specifically AR roles. So if you know your role and you know your specific play type, then you will be a better player if you stick with that. Don't try to jump around. If you can stick with one play style that you're confident in, you'll be a better Call of Duty player than anyone else who likes to jump around. This next tip is something that a lot of Call of Duty players really don't understand. The movement system. You have to learn the movement system. In the last 3 years of Call of Duty, slide canceling and moving around the map as fast as possible has been a really big deal. In Modern Warfare 2, that's not going to be the case. Slide canceling is not going to exist in Modern Warfare 2, and slides have been completely redesigned. When you slide in Modern Warfare 2, it'll be a long slide where you'll be unable to shoot until you finish your slide and enter a crouching position again. This is going to be something that's going to cost a lot of Call of Duty players right now who are really great at the slide canceling system, because you won't be able to do that in Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of people don't realize this. So if you know this now, you'll be ahead of the game. but in general, you just need to understand the movement system in Modern Warfare 2. The movement system is going to be a lot slower than what we've seen in Modern Warfare 2019 and Vanguard, but a little bit faster than Call of Duty Black Ops. Your game's going to be more about hitting your shots and acting strategically than running around the map like a speed demon and trying to get as many kills as possible. If you can move strategically and use strategies like I'm showing you in this video, you'll be a better Call of Duty player for it. This next strategy is something I see a lot of Call of Duty players do, but they don't realize they're doing it, and they can do it more effectively: flanking. Most of the time in Call of Duty, the enemy is trying to push forward towards you, and you're trying to push forward towards them. And this usually results in you and them in a big firefight between both teams. If you're smart and strategic, you move around them and attack them from the side or from behind, because this will allow you to get a bunch of kills really quickly and even wipe the team if you're good enough. If you use this strategy correctly, you'll get a lot of kills really fast, and you can even turn the tide of a match. If you're losing in a match and you flank correctly, you can easily turn the tide to a winning match. It's something that a lot of players do, but they don't realize they do it. And if they start thinking about it and you start thinking about how to flank correctly and attack from the side or attack from behind and use the other tips and tricks I showed you, you'll be a much better Call of Duty player. This next tip is very important for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Use your tactical and lethal grenades. We know in Modern Warfare 2, grenades will have a bigger impact radius and do more damage to the enemy, along with flash grenades and stun grenades having a longer effect. So stun grenades will slow down the enemy's movements, allowing you to rush in behind them or to the side of them and get a quick and easy kill. A flashbang will blind them and block their hearing, so you can move towards them or move your positioning into a spot where they would not expect you. Grenades are just great for clearing out a room where there's a camper. If an enemy is in a corner of a room and you throw a grenade even 5 feet near them in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you will get a kill. Use your tactical and lethal grenades to your full potential. Make sure to use these grenades with your gun, because a grenade might not kill an enemy, but it might make them a one-shot kill, so if you got your gun ready as soon as you throw that grenade, you'll be able to kill them and increase your KD ratio dramatically more. This is something that a lot of players just need to learn how to do for Modern Warfare 2 so they can dominate, especially with DMZ coming out. Stuns and flashes will have an even greater impact than Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and Warzone 2. Stuns and flashes will have a long-term effect on the players in DMZ, so learning how to use them correctly will be a big deal. This next strategy is easily the most important strategy that I can teach you today. If you get nothing else from this video, remember this one strategy. Don't get stressed. A lot of times players get stressed in Call of Duty when they start underperforming or not doing as well as they expect. And the result of this is you get more tension in your body, which slows down your movements. And this causes you to get even more stressed because you're moving slower and your reaction time is less, and it's kind of a big snowball down a hill type effect. I think I can honestly say stress might be the biggest killer in Modern Warfare games. Because if you're stressed and you're not thinking correctly, you're not using the tips and tricks and strategies that I've showed you in this video, you're going to be underperforming already. And then on top of that, your stress and tension will make you a lot slower a player and cause you to get a lot more deaths. You need to let this all roll off your back. Relax, take a second. If you need to, do something crazy in the game. Run around with an RPG and try to melee people to death with it. If that's what makes you laugh, if that's what makes you have fun, then do it. Whenever you start to get stressed in a game, just try to have a little bit of fun. Try to do something crazy that no one expects, and that will improve your gameplay a lot more than you expect. If you're stressed, it's going to kill your KD ratio. But if you're having fun, you're not caring about your KD ratio. So that's all that matters, is if you're having fun and you're not stressed about the game. Being good at the game is great, and it makes you have fun when you're good at it. But having fun just doing goofy things is always something that makes your gameplay better. And another thing that will contribute to you being less stressed in Call of Duty is knowing and memorizing all these tips, tricks, and strategies I just showed you. If you can slowly enter a room, you're going to get more kills. If you know how to position your reticle correctly, you're going to get a ton more kills. If you can do these strategies that I showed you with grenades and how to enter a room, everything I've just shown you, you'll be less stressed because you'll be confident in your abilities and confident in your strategies that you know. And this overall will reduce your stress level, which will make you a better Call of Duty player than you expect. And you can even compare it to pro players. Professional players are confident in their strategies, their teammates, and everything that they do in the game. And if you watch the clips of them in, the finals like last year for Vanguard, they're having fun, they're laughing about things, even on rounds where they lose. If you're having fun, you'll be a better Call of Duty player. If you're confident in your strategies and tips and tricks like I showed you in this video, you're going to be the best player. And honestly, I believe that anyone who watches this video and does one of these strategies at least will be a better Call of Duty player. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. So until next time, I am IceBurgz, your Call of Duty informant. Stay frosty.